It has been 235 days since I started investing in Vanguard's VGT. And in today's video, I'm going to be going over how that investment has been performing for me. Guys, when I say 235 days, I'm talking about 235 trading days, not calendar days. We started investing in this position back on March 1st of 2025, and we're just going to take a look at how the market has been performing, especially this week. Because if you've been paying attention to the market, then you know we have been in an absolute free fall across the board and a majority of the sectors within the market. And there have been so many people panicking, liquidating positions and getting out of the market. And in my opinion, that's the worst thing that you could be doing at this time. If you're holding solid positions, this is the perfect time to actually dollar cost average your positions down. And whenever the market bounces back, because it will, then you'll reap those rewards all the way back up as the market recovers. This week has been a real eye-opener, especially if you're a newer investor and you're just starting to get into the market. And it's the main reason why I always suggest that new investors, well, most investors, invest in index funds and ETFs. I have nothing against individual stocks because I own them myself. But whenever a new investor gets into the market, they purchase a stock and they see the downturn of 10, 15, 20% in their investment. Oftentimes they can't handle that move and they'll actually liquidate their position, and then they walk away with a sour taste in their mouth and they never invest again. So that's why I think that investing in index funds and ETFs is the way to go, because even though we're seeing a downturn in the market, you don't feel as much of the volatility in those funds, especially if it's like a VTI when you're investing in the entire stock market, or an SPY when you're investing in the S&P 500. But as I continue to build out this portfolio right here on this channel, I'm going to continue to invest and chill, and nothing is going to change for me, even when the market is pulling back the way that it is right now. So let's go ahead. Let's take a look at how my investment in VGT has been performing for me. So right now we're taking a look at my overall investment. And if you see, my open P&L on VGT as of today is $182.48, and I'm up about 7.8%. So even with all of the market turmoil and a majority of the sectors in the market being red, I'm still up over $182 in my investment. So I'll definitely take that. And then if we take a look to the right there, we'll see on the day, I am down $11.43, or just shy of 0.5%. And if you take a look to the right, I'm down on the day $11.43, or just shy of 0.5%. So whenever I open this up to do this video for you guys, I thought that my daily P&L would be much lower, especially when you see stocks like Palantir taking a nosedive, completely taking a nosedive. I recently uploaded a video to my channel talking about some of the stocks that I'm watching for this market pullback, and Palantir was on that list. I do believe that that's still a solid investment, but just seeing that I'm only down $11.43, I was just a little surprised to see that, which shows the volatility of investing in an index fund versus the individual stock itself. And then if you take a look at my market value, $2,525.98. I have a total cost of $2,343.50, an average price, I don't like that number, but $666.47. And I have a quantity of just over 3.5 shares of VGT. It makes up 29.92% of my portfolio. And the last price that I was able to purchase VGT at was $718.37. Now let's go ahead and flip over and take a look at VGT. So in the middle column here, 52-week high of $806.17. And as you can see in the top left, VGT, as of the recording of this video, is trading at $718.37. So we are really moving down here, almost $100 difference from the 52-week high. And then if we look below that, we see the 52-week low of $449.54. Now, I would be completely shocked if we get back to that 52-week low, but if we did, nothing changes for us. All right, so now we'll flip over and take a look at a monthly candlestick chart. As you can see, we were experiencing momentum that continued to drive this position upwards. And as of late, we're starting to see some relief and some pullback here on the monthly chart. We'll flip over and take a look at the yearly chart, and it's similar to what we saw in the monthly. Steep movement up, And then now we're starting to see some potential selling of this position, especially when some of those major holdings within VGT are starting to pull back and decline. All right, so now we'll go ahead and take a look at the top 15 holdings of VGT, and you see NVIDIA, Microsoft, Palantir, all of those are selling off as of the recording of this video, which is a direct correlation of the pricing that we're seeing in VGT right now. All right, that's my 235-day update of my investment in Vanguard's VGT. The biggest takeaway from me here, especially if you're a new investor or new to the market, is don't panic and liquidate your positions. These types of moves happen in the market, and there are times when there's sharp selling, sharp buying. So you have to be able to understand that the market can be extremely unpredictable and extremely volatile. Just make sure that you stay consistent, because I can tell you the market will bounce and it will recover. That's just what it does.